The rapper.
The rapper hat.
You want to be like a rapper hat?
Now, please do me a favor.
That's not rap. This is more like,
Dude, look at what you
well,
look like, dude.
the Little Rascals.
Rap something, go.
I don't know how to rap.
Right, just give it
I am not a rapist.
David, that looks. Remember when Dad would wear his hat like backwards?
Just to make us laugh.
Just did it wrong. Just did it wrong.
Yeah, man.
You want to do a podcast?
Sure.
Let's do a podcast.
Unidentical.
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 We're going to do a podcast. Bam. We're in.
Booyah.
We're back.
You're in.
Welcome back to the Unidentical Pod. I'm Jason Callings, your host with the most, here with my co-host with the least. Sorry, that was mean. My twin brother, David Collings. Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Super producer, Solo Man.
Hey.
Here at the amazing, incredible podcast place. Listen, guys, if you want a quality podcast, this is where you do it. Podcast place here in Long Beach, California. And I'm repping old school LB with my VIP records.
Yeah. VIP records.
You see that?
Maybe you should explain
nice.
what that is.
Yeah.
You should explain what that is for people who don't know.
VIP records is
Actually very cool.
when we were kids, when we were wee ones, it was literally the only record store where we can get hip hop, where you can buy hip hop records. It was, and you can get mixes. They had a DJ there making mixes all the time, and you
And
can
we're
get a
talking
mix
like
done.
83,
Yeah,
84,
we're talking years ago.
85.
I thought they moved. I thought they closed down, and they had a street fair over here a couple weeks ago, off of 4th Street
Yeah.
in Long Beach,
Retro Row.
and it was all music stores. And they had a VIP tent set up, and I was like, man, that was my favorite spot. Where I was so, where are you now? I said to the lady. She goes, we are still there. People think we moved. We're in the same building, but on the is it Anaheim?
I can never remember.
Atlantic and Anaheim.
And or PCH.
One of those.
It's Anaheim. Is this guy there? Is he
No,
there still?
The sign that they're
Okay.
getting it fixed up or something.
It was declared a historical landmark.
Yep. Remember they made the kid black? See, there was a little boy on the sign that was a little white kid.
Oh,
And this was the only like R&B, hip hop, urban record shop that you can get the real shit at. So they finally changed the kid on the sign to a little African-American boy. Is that racist?
Now, wasn't there? Now, there's a video, a famous music video.
Snoop
right,
Dogg. Snoop Dogg and Dre did that video on the roof of it.
on the rooftop of VIP Records.
You know
What
that's
what
right.
song was that?
yeah, it says it's on PCH.
It was a Snoop Dogg and Dre one.
Yeah, I know, but which one was
The
it?
one that was like, wow, 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 that one that went like that.
Can you describe it a little more?
It had those kind of noises in it. There was lowriders, a lot of gangsters.
Oh, the 1, 2, 3 into the 4.
And to the 4, right.
Yeah.
Do it with me. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. And
Snoop Doggy
Dogg,
Dogg, and
Dr.
Dr. Dre. Is that the? Okay.
ready to make an entrance.
We're so bad. We're bad rapists.
I am not a rapist, dude. I'm a rapper. I'm a rapport. That's what I am. I'm
You
a
better,
rapport.
you better hope the YouTube algorithm doesn't know how to pronounce stuff.
I know.
I love when I'm listening to a video or watching one on TikTok and you can tell it's a AI generated voice.
Yeah.
Rapper Diddy.
Mhm.
Diddy is in court again. And Diddy, instead of P. Diddy, they say Diddy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Diddy. But Diddy though.
But Diddy, though.
You
And
can
there's
usually tell though, because it's usually somebody who doesn't have control, total control of the English language, and they skip words,
oh, yeah.
and that's when you really, really know.
Them and foreigners. Right, guys?
Ew. Kidding. Had.
Diddy's done.
Oh yeah.
We did a couple episodes on Diddy, and we've been out of commission for a few months, and now we're back. And my God, so many things have happened.
So
Yeah.
what's coming out lately? I haven't been keeping up.
Okay, so he was arrested.
Yeah, I got that
He
part.
was arrested.
And I saw baby oil.
Oh yeah, well they've confiscated. What is it, like 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil and like dildos and all kinds of
Oh, really?
yeah for the freak offs. Which those I've been there.
Wait, so you stock for the freak offs? I mean,
They had to
Like-
stock. They stocked up for the freak offs, and they had people in charge of that.
Oh,
His
wow.
helpers are in trouble now too because they were the ones facilitating everything. That's why. Oh, that's another thing. That's why he's up on RICO charges, racketeering,
Oh,
and it's
not
because
Rico Suave.
not RICO.
Okay.
They're gonna love my appearance.
In prison.
In prison. Rico Suave. They got him for racketeering because it's an organizational. He's a mafia.
Yeah.
He's busted because he was using his business organizations and business associates to facilitate all these things as far as the sex trafficking. They were getting professional, what they call commercial. I've never heard this term, commercial sex workers. Didn't know that was a thing. And they were being hired to.
What's a
What's the difference between a sex worker and a commercial sex worker?
That's what I've been hearing them say on these interviews. And basically, what it is
they
is
only have sex at like business.
Well, they're
bars.
professionals. They're hired for it, but what he was doing was he was hiring male prostitutes to like do things with these people at these freak offs. If you guys never heard of a freak off,
just so you listeners know, Jay's doing some vicious air quotes right now.
Freak offs,
man.
That's what they called the parties that he had, and it was apparently they were rough, dude. Like people would have to go and get like IV after them.
Oh,
because they were just so spent and like, just gone crazy.
Whoa.
A lot of the stuff online right now about it is just really repetitive, very repetitive. They're saying the same thing over and over again. But basically, the latest thing is arrested, charged.
Yeah.
Not accused, actually charged.
Denied bail twice.
And he's in the what is it called? The
like a protected thing.
But he's in the same prison where like Ghislaine Maxwell was, where a lot of celebrities were.
Okay.
Apparently, I think it's also the same one where Epstein, air quotes again, guys, committed life ending or whatever.
However you want to call it.
We gotta be all politically correct.
Self-unalivement.
Self-unalivement. Good job, Solo Man.
Nice. That's a good poll.
And it's the same spot. It's the same place where that apparently went down, and where it's from what I've been hearing on these interviews and podcasts and stuff. It is not a cool place. Not that any prison is, but this one is specifically like very terrifying. It's rough.
That's where he's going?
He's there.
Oh, he's there.
He's already there. It's the MCC.
Is he still proclaiming his innocence?
Yeah, he pled not guilty, and they're saying the reason they're not giving him any bail is because of his resources. He's a flight risk.
Absolutely.
I mean,
he could disappear.
I did see a picture of like the legal document with all his names. It was like his name was a sentence.
Dumb.
You know,
so dumb.
He did it. Puffy.
So when we first,
AKA.
What was he when we first heard about him? He was
Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Which dumb name. Sorry, Puff Daddy. Like, what does that even mean?
Well, the sides of his head puff out. Is that probably?
Yeah, and I think his relatives, his family members called him Puffy because he's his.
If you look at a picture of him head on, like a mugshot,
or maybe it could relate to
find.
marijuana smoking. It can relate to a few different things.
Puffy heads.
A lot of those things are.
Now you're just really assuming that rappers smoke weed.
Dude,
Solomon, come on, dude.
How dare you?
How?
I think I was trying to undo the potential damage you guys were just doing.
Well, if it has to do with weed, then I'm.
Oh, Dave's in.
Dave's
Puff Daddy. Dave's Puff Granddaddy.
Puff Davy.
But yeah, so he's in, and they have him in special housing unit. He's by himself, alone in a cell. You gotta understand, this guy had like 100 mansions, and he had everything, and now he's relegated to this tiny little cell by himself. And they have to have him in special holding because of what he's charged with.
Right.
Because a lot of the charges pertain to him abusing women, which apparently in prison code is
and underage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And prison and the the alleged homosexuality and all that stuff. So much of that is just like
They got to sort through all that because I imagine,
Yeah.
you know, it's technically not illegal to have sex with another man. You know?
No. I'm not saying that's why he's. I'm saying that's why he's in protection from the other prisoners
Oh,
because
okay.
their view on what he did,
Yeah.
like prison justice. So and they'll want to kill him.
Not to mention, you want to be the guy who offed.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah.
Cred.
That title.
Dude. Yeah, man.
And what is the freaking prison called that he's in? It's Manhattan
The Big House.
Corrections or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not a happy place. So and the fact that he's
That's where they put Bad Boys.
nice, dude.
See that there, folks?
But yeah, and he's so that's the latest on that, and it looks like he's looking at some time.
Dang.
I mean, he's pled not guilty everything, but apparently the evidence is crazy.
I'm interested to see what his defense is. If he's saying I'm not guilty, then what is all?
See, that's the issue. That's what everybody's sitting around waiting for because this guy supposedly, is it supposedly or supposedly?
Supposedly.
With a D. So many people say supposedly,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me want to, when I'm listening to a podcast, it makes me want to take my earbuds out and go, and then re-listen again.
There's a few of those that we have lately.
Oh,
People are-
yeah.
what's
Important. Stop saying important.
Stop
It's
saying
important.
Stop saying important.
Important.
Can't stand that. There was another one. It was button.
Button.
Don't push the button.
Wait,
Yeah.
who says that?
So many people that you
It's
would
mainly
it's-
like
now you're gonna hear it. I was on tour with a guy that would say that. Push the button. What?
Let me ask you a
What are
question.
you
though,
talking
that guy.
about?
How
And
old
he's-
was he? Is he a
Younger than us.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of younger guys do that. I know.
Probably millennial, or
It goes to that probably gonna. The
probably gonna happen.
Gumby. I'm gonna be here for a while. You know that whole thing.
Dude, you bring it a bunch about.
Ugh,
Yeah.
those are the worst. Anyway,
So supposedly he videotaped everything. And I don't mean
all the
personally
freaks do.
with a camera on his they found miniature cameras and microphones everywhere. So there are some people that were at these freak offs, air quoting hard, that are very nervous. And there are a lot of celebrities right now, if you notice, when the whole thing with Epstein happened, when all this, they were like shout. When Me Too, every celebrity on the planet was like, Me Too.
Yeah.
Why are we getting so much silence from celebrities right now?
Because they're buying up houses in countries that don't extradite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're busy buying real estate.
Yeah. Usher is silent on it. Beyonce and Jay-Z silent on it. And apparently Jay-Z's coming down next. And those guys were buddies at the freak offs.
Dude, that's crazy.
So yeah, there's a lot. So we're all waiting
For the miniseries.
For the miniseries, we're all waiting for that that hammer to drop about the video evidence and who's on it. And I mean,
Because it's like politicians and
Oh,
I've heard some
and
things.
yes, Dan, a lot of
things.
a lot of people think that J-Lo's on some of them tapes
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
from when they were dating in the 90s.
Oh,
And a lot of people are saying that's why they're getting a divorce, her and Affleck, because he got wind that some shit's gonna come out, and he's like, "I'm out. I don't want nothing to do with this."
whoa.
Yeah.
So if, like she's doing freak offs.
Which can we get that tape?
yeah,
Yo,
that's
So,
the
dude.
where's Pornhub on this
The
one? You
young
guys could be making
dancer
some
Jay.
money. Yo,
God. What do we got?
What would you call it?
Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn.
yeah, MDC. That's what they call it, the MDC.
Yeah.
But a lot of what's that girl's name? Allison Mackey. She was with that Nixium cult.
Yeah.
That's where they had her held. So it's like yo, if you're gonna get locked up, that's the party to be at. That's
Yeah.
the who's who of freaks.
Man.
Man, it must be tough on him right now. I mean,
Poor fella.
I mean,
Oh,
okay,
fuck
I'm just
outta
talking
here.
about like from the standpoint of all your life, for most of your life, money has been able to buy you out of
Right.
everything
He's
and
flipping.
get you everything you wanted, and they're making sure money's not going to buy him out of this.
Man.
Here's what's
Oh,
keeping me
man.
from feeling bad for him or feeling worried for him.
Mhm.
The video of him beating the shit out of Cassie.
Right?
That video was so. If you go to look at this video,
The one in the hotel hall.
Yeah.
discretion advised, because he field goal kicked her. It wasn't just like, hey, move it. It was like He was knocking her around. Yeah. So
that was I can do whatever I want kind of.
That was
that's why I get a little annoyed when people say, she was just suing him for the money because they settled immediately. That woman was afraid for her life because before this guy got in trouble, you were a phone call away from bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Because that was a threat. If you say anything or do anything, I'll send some people to see some people.
Yeah, it was. And that makes me really curious about the world of the ultra wealthy. Like, they're all connected.
right.
All of them are connected, and I mean, like, not just entertainers, athletes, politicians. They got their own club. They got some secret ass club.
Once you get past a certain amount of celebrity and money, you join. And it's not just money. It's got to be some celebrity too.
I mean, Donald Trump and Puffy were buddies. They were palsy wowsies.
Is there anything on him on those tapes, you think? Or
No.
did he freak off?
Imagine.
I can
They
imagine.
found a 10-pack of mini condoms. It says Trump on them.
No, it says TRU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't fit the MP.
The victim had some sort of orange substance on her.
Icky, yucky. No, but I bet you that dude has his own tapes of his own
Yeah,
freak offs.
He can afford his own freak offs.
Yeah, but he's got him on a shelf in his office. He's not.
But don't you wonder about that world? Like, what is there that we ain't seeing because we can't afford to be at that party?
I know, right? That's
Well,
nuts.
they've been talking about the Illuminati with that for years. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some truth to that.
Yep. Ooh, because they all know. And this has been happening for years. Marilyn Monroe, JFK, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They were worried she was going to start talking. Next thing you know, she did. She did.
She did.
She did. She OD'd.
Man.
And you know that her and the Kennedys had their own freak offs.
Right?
Yes. And the gentlemanly media did not report it.
Nope. See, that's kind of what I miss.
Ask not what you can do for my balls.
Well, technically that's not right though.
I miss the privacy. I miss the days of when we didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. Now everything's behind the, they want everybody's coming behind the camera. And every new, like, for example, every new Hulu series that comes out, as soon as you go on social media, it's like behind the scenes and this is us behind the cameras. And and it kind of takes the character, takes me out of the story.
Yeah, it takes you out of the world.
I'm like, I want to be in that world. I want to only know that world.
I don't want to know the actors. I don't know what you ate for breakfast.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Dude.
But that those reality shows too.
You know what movie, you know what TV show you have to watch? English Teacher.
Oh, is that with Jordan? What's his name? The guy that does the funny.
Peel?
No, the guy that does the
Latino
funny
guy that does he does characters on.
He does TJ Maxx. That's my favorite.
He is so funny.
Jordan Alvarez.
Yes.
Boom, I got it.
And the girl Sophie something that's in it with him. They're like homies. They've been doing stuff together forever.
Oh, cool.
This show is so funny and so good. And there's a few scenes that are because I'm just gonna say I don't give a fuck because I'm Generation X and I'm a straight dude. Sometimes gay sex scenes make me a little uncomfortable. Actually, no.
It's because we're not
taking it back. All sex scenes that go too far. I can't stand when
hetero or
I can't stand when people kiss on camera.
I'm the same way.
It bugs the shit out of me.
I'm the same way.
It annoys my wife so much.
Becca's gonna watch this and laugh so much that you're like that.
Yeah,
I'm the same.
I hate it. Like I'm like, it's a waste of fucking time. We can just get to the story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
same.
When I was younger, I was like, kiss them other places, But now I'm older. I'm like, okay, get the fuck
right.
out of here.
Yeah, same.
Elaine gets so annoyed because we'll be watching something, and I'll as soon as it gets romantic, I'll fast forward it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, wait, I'm like, we're not going to miss anything other than mouth noises.
Right.
Don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nom, nom, nom. I want to get to the story of it. The crux, if you will.
Yes.
Did I use the word crux?
Back to the show, though. The Alvarez, he's great.
He's amazing.
So he's really funny in it.
He's so funny.
Yeah, I thought
because
there's
certain things that he says that make me so laugh. Because first of all, he's a gay man teaching English at a high school.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Washington.
That person should know everything about woke. But the kids are always telling him, they treat him like he's like a boomer and he's not woke.
That's
and then
so
they're like,
funny.
You should be proud. There's this one scene where one of the girls say he should be proud about his sexuality. He goes, what? I'm not proud. Dude, it's so funny. And he's so good at
his
it.
Time, even in Megan, that the one about the scary robot girl. He even had little funny things in that one. Just little tiny.
He's one of
things
those
that he would do.
He's one of those people that we discovered him online because
Right.
of the characters that he does with the
Filters. But he does.
But
everybody does these. Everybody messes with these filters, right? Everybody does. Oh, they'll say a funny. What he's taken certain ones and created
a world,
full characters and with full
personalities, careers, a wife. It's amazing.
I love the Australian weightlifter guy.
Just lifting heaps. It's so funny.
He's great.
He's one of the people that I see online that I'm like, oh, yo, I could be friends with that dude.
Dude, totally.
Like, I bet if him and I were at a diner, he would make me laugh till I peed my pants.
Yeah. He seems
and the girl in it too. Sophie, I can't remember how you say her last name.
I know who you are. They seem so hilarious, dude. They seem so fun.
You guys are awesome. I love that show.
It is great.
And I'm going to plug it, even though I have nothing to do with it. English Teacher on Hulu.
Oh, English. I'm still talking about I have to see English Teacher.
English Teacher is great. We're 4 episodes in now.
Okay.
But every character is great.
So I can binge a bit.
This last episode where they went on a camping trip, there's this one black actress, and she plays one of the moms that's chaperoning, and she's so goddamn hilarious because you could tell she's a freak, but she's trying to look out for the kids, make sure the kids aren't being freaks, but you could tell she is, and she keeps trying to hook up with the other parents and stuff.
Oh no,
dude, it's so funny.
Who plays
you gotta
her?
watch it. I don't know. She's hilarious, but yeah, it's called English Teacher. Anywho's
it's a good one.
How did I get on that subject? Oh, what was that? How did I get on that subject? I was talking about, I fast forward making out scenes. But anyways, yep, the freak offs. I want to hear more about it because I'm a bit of I'm a freak when it comes to my curiosity.
I was thinking about what you were saying about supposedly and supposedly.
I'm going to start using both. Supposedly.
There's another one. Is it all of a sudden or all of the sudden?
Oh my gosh. You're not really asking that.
No, what is it?
All of a sudden.
That's what I
All
say.
of a sudden, yeah.
That's because I hear people say the, and I'm like, huh?
What about
And certain people say it like that.
Why are you pointing at me, dude? What do I say? All of the sudden. No, I don't. I say all of a sudden. God damn it. For all intents and purposes, what does that mean?
Morgan Freeman's favorite phrase.
For all intents and
Have you ever seen him in an interview?
By the way,
He
am I
says
saying
that
it
no
right?
less than 57 times in an interview.
What, for all intents and purposes?
Yeah.
Say it. How do you say it?
For all intents and purposes.
Like,
It's not for all intensive purposes.
no. It's for all the
Intensive purposes.
For all intensive purposes, listen. Dude, our buddy, Mike Lenoci, has had so many things like that we realized that he said. He would say, instead of merry-go-round, marigold. Like it's one word, a marigold. Merry-go-round.
like a flower.
Yeah, merry-go-round. But yeah, all intensive purposes. For years I thought it was that, and I'm like,
God.
and then
you have to think, what's the intent and what's the purpose?
Well, here's how
all
I
of
found
them.
out what it is. I was listening to a podcast, and there was a little bit too much mouth noises going on with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I put on the captions when I was watching it,
Yeah.
and I went, "Oh, huh? Rewind. What is all intents and purposes?"
Yeah.
That's how I found out it was.
But
the correct
once
thing.
you read it, listen, real quick, you read it out and you saw that it made sense.
And you went, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The definition makes sense.
say it. What is it?
All intents and purposes.
All intents.
Think of the intent. Think of the purpose. Think of all the different intents and all of them. All intents and purposes.
And
Yes.
I thought you were saying all intents and purposes.
Okay. You just made it even
What are we
more
all doing
convoluted.
intense? Like, what are we on a camping trip?
Well, there's a purpose. for
If
it.
you're listening to this, what is our email?
Unidentical
Unidentical@gmail.com. Please email in things that phrases and words that you thought were
Yes.
something else for years until you found out what it really
Yeah.
was. All intents and purposes.
Now, I have a reverse one for you.
Oh,
Go
great.
ahead.
People say Wednesday.
It's
What?
Wednesday.
No, it's technically pronounced Wednesday. I pronounce it Wednesday. I don't know why.
Wednesday?
I add a syllable in there.
You pronounce it Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
It's okay.
It's Wednesday. Why do they spell it like that? Why do they spell schedule that way? You fucked up.
Shidooly.
I feel like somebody fucked up and they just went, somebody in charge fucked up. That's what
Right.
it was.
Right.
And I was like, that's just what it's going to be from now on.
So
That's how we're
going
gonna
to
spell
a
schedule.
K in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shidooly.
It should be schedule. It should be
Okay.
SKEJULE.
J.
Jual. Schedule.
It's pronounced schedule, right?
Nope. Schedule.
Yeah, because schedule would not be ULE because like a mule, it'd be mules, a schedule or schedule. Pick one.
This damn English language.
This is a brainy podcast.
This is why if you don't speak English, they say that English is one of the hardest languages.
It's dumb. It's a weird language.
Yeah.
Why do we? Okay. So I want to comb.
Why do I stalk?
I want to
shelves
comb
and-
my hair. I'm going to comb it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I'm going to throw this bomb at someone. Nope. It's a bomb.
It's a bomb.
Oh, okay. But then I'm going to bury a loved one in a tomb. Nope. That's a tomb. OMB. All 3 words said.
Yeah.
3 different ways.
Wait.
That's pretty good. That's such
Yeah.
that's that. You know, honestly, that's how his brain works.
Yeah.
Which I hate and love at the same time.
So you got to think about it. Comb, tomb, bomb.
Oh, absolutely.
Only
Also-
one
yeah.
different.
Right.
Just all have a
Not
different
to
consonant.
mention the ones that spelled exactly the same.
Right.
Why do I stalk a shelf and stalk a girl? I don't. But it's 2 different stalks. It's stalk.
Well,
stalk.
it's technically pronounced different too, though.
How do you say stalking as in
Well, it's
Stalk.
spelled different.
Stalk.
how do you do stalking
Well, which stalk?
the way I stalk?
STOCK.
The way I stalk
It's J. It's Ak and
someone.
Alk.
So we talking about the shelf or the girl?
The shelf. Stalk.
Stock.
STOCK.
Stock. Yes.
And stalking a girl.
Stalk.
So
Maybe
you
this is
pronounce the L?
Yeah.
If anybody ever tells me they want to
Stalk
have a
like-
talk,
Like
I'm going to be
stalker.
like, go talk to somebody else because you said that word fucking weird.
Alk.
Yeah, like stalker or
Stalker.
My
Stalker Channing.
wife's second English is her second language.
No
And
shit.
she-
I'm just kidding.
She is so funny about it. She goes, the whole there. They are there. She's like, what is this? What? And yeah, and when she's
What is
asking
the
me,
saying in
I
there?
think and I go, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous things that we do with this language. We should just be phonetic. Like
What is that phrase, there's no there? What does that fucking mean?
I've never even heard that.
A lot of politicians say it when they're getting
Oh, I know.
investors looking into their
There's
world.
no THEIR, THERE.
no.
No?
No. It's just
God, I'm
it's
so
just,
happy that Solomon's super producer is so fucking smart.
It's
Yep.
just slang for saying there's no evidence. You know, whatever you think is there is not there.
But how are you spelling it?
It's
How are you
still the
spelling
same.
the phrase?
It's still there.
There.
They're there.
There.
Yeah, it's
They are.
there twice. That's it.
There's no they are. They are.
No, because it's not a THEY''RE.
Could be. We could change it.
Right?
I bet you if I was in charge, everybody would start doing it
Yeah.
because
That's
they wouldn't want to get fired.
I'm going to use from now on, I'm using a comb on my hair.
Man, all this white privilege coming out.
Yeah. I love white privilege. Yo,
That's horrible.
it works out for me so much.
Yeah.
People don't, when people say there's no such thing as that, I'm like, let me give you an example.
Oh, I have an example.
Oh my god.
Let me give you an example of white privilege and how it's real.
Uh.
The man who shot the president is free.
Oh.
You guys know that?
No.
The guy who shot Ronald Reagan is walking free. He's a free man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What was his name again? Don't tell me.
He was the guy that did it for Jodie Foster.
Yeah, don't tell me. I know his name.
HIAK.
Hinckley.
Hinckley.
Yep.
There it is.
Robert?
Oh.
Ronald?
John.
John.
Because of that, they had to start calling the lead character in Greatest American Hero,
Yeah.
Mr. H.
You watch the first season, he's Mr. Hinckley. And after the shooting of Reagan, when the next season came out or whatever, that next episode, all the students started just calling him Mr. H.
Why do
No
we know that?
kidding.
Why?
Why do we know that?
Well, let me tell you why. We got nothing going on in our lives.
Look
Our
at
lives
what's
are
happened to me.
boosh.
Sing it.
Do it. Look at what's happening. to me. We only know the first line.
I don't.
I
I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. I got the falsetto. Living in somebody else.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Get on here.
Good theme song.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
theme songs back then were great.
You like the addition of the gun?
It was good.
Thanks.
They shot him right out of the sky.
A lot of theme songs for the shows back in the day were actually hit songs. Bosom Buddies.
Even or sung by hit singers. Yeah.
Well, wait, let's go back to that show for a second. That show used to frustrate the hell out of me.
Which one,
because-
Bosom Buddies?
No, Greatest American Hero, because he had the
Because
suit
he couldn't fly.
and he didn't know how to use it.
because
he
he
lost-
lost the
he lost-
instruction.
Lost the operating
Yeah.
manual. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what. It,
Why do I remember this?
I love that you're so mad at him for losing.
Yeah,
We're
it was
pissed.
so
This guy,
frustrating.
this thing that never happened.
Yeah, these aliens could have given it to anyone, and you went and lost it.
What's his name, counselor? What was the guy's name?
Bill,
Bill,
the counselor, and he called Connie Selica.
God, he's
She
so
drove that
God.
white Beetle with the convertible.
You know what she should have been driving?
Huh.
Toyota Celica.
Hey,
Oh my
leave
gosh.
it on up. Bosom Buddies
Bosom Buddies.
was
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
What was the song again?
I don't care what you say anymore.
Mao, this is my life. Remember Tom Hanks in the video was doing the fucking exercise shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember the premise of that show, Bosom Buddies?
I don't think I watched.
So
that.
Peter Scollar
And Tom Hanks.
and Tom Hanks were living in the big city, young fellas, and they needed an affordable place to stay, and the only affordable place was an all women
They
only,
dressed as women.
Yeah.
I do remember.
was
that
a women
show.
only
That's all. And they had.
residence.
Do you
And
remember their little
Right.
business? What they did?
Buffy and what the hell? The
I remember.
animators or something?
They were commercial producers. Made commercials.
How do you know and
I don't
remember
know.
all
It's
this?
freaking me out. As I'm saying
You
it.
have autism. David, be
It's
careful
another-
because your autism is showing.
The other one that Al Jarreau sang was "What Can We Do?"
Oh,
That was,
moonlighting.
No, well, he sang that, but he also sang in another one. He
What
sang
can
a
we
duet.
do, baby.
That's
With
with
that growing pains.
That's Growing Pains. Yeah.
Wasn't Moonlighting the show that went downhill when they finally got together?
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah,
fucked up.
everybody remembers that.
Yes. Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd.
Yeah.
They moonlighted as detectives.
Moonlighting
Right.
strangers. Al Jarreau sang weird as shit.
Did you see him live?
Oh, he would always act like he was playing an instrument.
Right. You know what? I had this kind of
I saw him live right before he passed away.
right.
You know that I cried when he passed away? I was in Vegas when I found out that Al Jarreau passed.
Mm.
And I cried, and I'm like, why? I didn't cry when Michael passed.
Mm.
Well,
But
he had a
he
big
was-
part of our childhood,
Yes.
and he was part of like Jay and I. We would always do these road trips, kind of almost every weekend, to our grandparents' house,
Right.
and out in Ojai. And my dad would play certain music, and that was one of them. Al Jarreau was one of them.
Yeah.
He was.
I will. He's never going to pass away, but if he does, I will. It's Stevie Wonder. I'll lose my mind.
You got to meet him.
Yeah, we're
too.
best friends. We're 100% best friends.
Yeah.
We're buddies.
What else? What else? You know what else? One. You know, I got to be honest. Which one makes me just? You do one of these. Like that when you hear the theme song. I'm not joking. I don't really watch the show, but the theme song is great to me, and it's instrumental. It's the what's the Murder She Wrote? Yeah, if you listen to that theme song, it's instrumental, but it's
Yeah, isn't it like
great.
it's not poppy though? I don't
No,
know. It's
not at all. It just
really-
makes you feel real cozy.
like you're.
Mm.
It's got a cozy feeling to it.
Didn't that take place in like one town?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a
Yeah,
lot
a
of murder
lot of
there.
that was like Murderville, huh?
I know Mom watches it.
When was everybody going to get smart and go? "Wait, maybe she's doing it.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
she's
she's
killing it.
Killing people.
She's
Yeah.
killing people to stay
Solve
in
mysteries.
business. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there also were the songs that were done by because we've discussed we've discussed how I
Ah.
enjoyed jazz artists, certain jazz, not certain ones, tons of them, but
Yeah.
one of my all-time favorite artists is named Bob James.
Okay.
And Bob James did the theme to the show Taxi.
Which is the name of a girl, isn't it?
The song's he didn't write. I don't know if he wrote it for Taxi. The song's called Angela,
Angela. Right?
and I
Angela.
think they just used it as a. But
so good.
then, like you got Dave
There were some songs that like
Grushin did the what's the hospital one with Denzel Washington and
Oh.
Howie Mandel.
our buddy Crystalia's father.
He's-
That was one of his first
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
yeah, Bob
Bill
James
DeLuise.
did that themes. No, David
Saint Elsewhere.
Saint Elsewhere.
Saint Elsewhere. Howie Mandel was on it. Denzel Washington was on it. A lot of those people
Yeah.
were on it.
But that was David
Oh, I have to
Grushin.
look-
Dave
look that
Grushin.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Called Saint Elsewhere. And then there was shows like Welcome
Dave
Back
Grushin
Kotter.
also did the music to Goonies.
Oh,
Sorry.
Quincy Jones did the theme to Good Times.
And
Sanford and Son.
Sanford is
Yep.
yeah.
And then I think the guy from, or it might have been Love and Spoonful or Randy Newman or something that did the theme song to Welcome Back Kotter. Welcome back.
I love that one.
To the place you laughed about. I don't know the words.
Well, the names
And we'll change since you've been around. Oh,
I
yeah.
love that song.
Who'd have thought we need you?
Who'd have thought we'd
Right here where we need you. Sing it.
here where we
Well, the keys of my life, cause we got them on the spot. Welcome back. Bruh.
That's a good show.
I like
The Sweat
rap
Hogs,
music like
man.
this. Sweat Hogs.
Yeah.
Mr. Cutter. John Travolta was a sweat hog.
Yeah.
Washington
Then became a wild hog.
wild hog, and then he became a Scientologist. Now he was one from the get, right? The guy that played Washington on that show, and the one other thing I remember ever seeing him in was he played in a TV series about the Jacksons. He played the dad.
He did. He played Joe Jackson. Yeah.
And then he was on a television commercial. Have you seen the TV commercial where it's like for Pantene or some shit? Where all the people are going, who's that lady? Who's and the girl,
No.
he's the guy that leans out of the bus going, who's that lady?
Still working.
Yeah. God, we are very weird that we remember weird shit like
Yeah. That was early on, though. In our Welcome Back, Kotter was when we were little.
Get Cutter.
Lawrence Hilton Jacobs.
Yes. The three names.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there. He would always do that.
Yep. He that's where Joey was inspired from Friends to go, how you doing?
You think?
No.
No, you just made that up.
Just made that up off the top
Write
of
it
my head.
down. and
I
people
wrote
do
it
that.
down and I read it. Wrote it down and I read it. How was your whatever? You don't fucking do anything.
I just kind of work on the computer and then I go to
I
Dodger
work on the
games and
computer.
stuff.
Work on the
I went to a Dodger game.
Oh, how was that?
It was fun. They won. It
Did
was
that-
firefighter appreciation. I got my shirt.
Did that expensive pitcher do well?
He did really well. Yeah.
What's his name?
Otani. He
Wait, he doesn't
the pitcher.
pitch, though,
You're
right
talking about
now.
Yama. is it
One of the
Yamamoto?
Yamatomis. I don't know.
They both did well.
One of the,
But the one you're talking about,
one
that
of the
everybody
anime
talks
characters
about,
that they.
the one that everybody talks about is Otani, and he did well. Yeah.
I'm obviously not a baseball guy. Ooh, we had a big win against the
not one-
9Rs.
Same day. It was a good day in LA, man. Rams won from behind, and so did the Dodgers.
And I believe the Chargers won too.
But then I do all the computer stuff.
So the 2 and
That's
1.
like-
So that's
I got this one design I'm working on. This lady, she's been a client for some time now, for some years now. And she's one of these wealthy people that just has expendable, has just things they could just spend money on whatever. So she has hired me, this is the third time now, to design logos for her based on her golden doodle dogs. But the funny thing is the use of the logos. Like the first one, they were skiing. The first one I designed for her, the dogs were skiing in the logo. And then the second one, they were playing pickleball. And that logo, she told me, was going to be for all the robes in her vacation home. So those are the kinds of
What?
things. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
like
so
bathrobes?
Yeah.
Bored as shit.
And pretty wealthy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did she say like, David, money's no object. Just
She hasn't said that, but she's actually my favorite client right
Let
now.
me ask you
She
this.
absolutely loves everything I do. So
Is she one of the clients where you're like, I should have quoted her higher?
no. But yeah.
Damn it.
So yeah, I that's what I'm doing. Because, like we've mentioned, that's what I do, a little graphic design side on the side, and
That's his SH.
always doing that.
Side hustle.
side. Oh, I thought you.
If you're ever in LA at the Hollywood and Highland area, there's a comedy club there called the Kookaburra Lounge.
Beautiful comedy club.
And I designed their logos and their sign and all that
Yep.
stuff. So
Ooh.
The big sign over the doorway and all
Pull
the
it up.
logos
Wait,
on
how
the
do you
venues
spell
and everything.
Kookaburra?
Kookaburra, the bird.
Burr.
Isn't
Yeah,
that the one that does that?
that's why she called it that,
Because it
because it
sounds
sounds
like-
like it's laughing, and it's a
I
it's a
just-
comedy club for sure, but it's also an event venue, I think, because she has musical acts because of her.
I just got asked to
husband.
do a show there this weekend, and I had to say no
Why?
because I'm better than that.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
God.
It's a beautiful club. I'm booked. It sucks because I love the
You in
room. The
Vegas?
sound is incredible. It's a beautiful room. Great food. The staff is amazing. The owners are amazing. And the shows are incredible. So if you're ever in Hollywood, at the Hollywood and Highland Center, there's a great comedy club, Kookaburra Lounge. They are not allowed to have signage on the streets. So you have to know it's there kind of a thing. So I'm going to help
Kookaburra.
them right now. This is where it is. This is where I'm hot. And this is why you're not. But great room.
See the little logo in the middle there? It looks like the kookaburra bird is standing on a microphone, but it also can kind of look like something else.
Oh yeah, all the comics are like,
See
"Why does
that?
that bird got a dick?"
What's
Now-
it say? TRL? Is it?
When I first the TKL, the
TKL,
Kookaburra
right.
Lounge, and that logo there is on the front doors. And when you're at a comedy club and the comedian's set is up, the red light comes on for them to see. That red light is the logo that I designed.
Oh, this club is
And
beautifully.
at first I
designed.
was like, it kind of looks like the bird is, but then I was like, it's a comedy club.
You could always
So I
tell.
kept it.
You could always tell a comedy club that was designed by a comic. And Katie Corazzola, she's a comedian. She's also the owner of this amazing establishment. You can
Now-
always tell when it's designed by a comic because it's set up perfect for comedy. It's incredible. Low ceiling, lighting is all you see is the guy on stage or the girl on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
And Katie's husband is like a heavy hitter in the music industry.
Yeah.
So they have really cool music acts play there and
Yeah.
stuff.
Babyface is there all the
Yeah, yeah,
time,
it's
and like
just-
they're homies
yeah.
and shit. This guy is. You hear his songs, and you don't even know. You've heard all of them, and you
Yeah.
don't even know it.
mhm.
Like every Christmas, what do we hear? All I want for Christmas was Mariah Carey. He wrote that,
That was-
Oh wow.
so he getting paid. But yeah, it's a great club. I had to say no though because I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I'm going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the world famous Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. This podcast is coming out after, but I'm there this weekend, so I'm excited for I haven't had a Vegas gig in about it. Well, it's been only a few months since.
So is,
May.
when are you
but
performing Saturday and Sunday or
Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday?
Friday 2 shows, Saturday 2 shows. There's always when you're headlining, it's at that club. You got a Friday, Saturday, and it's a 7:30 and a 9:30 show, both nights. But it's my first. This is my first time since this is coming out afterwards. It was great. It was phenomenal. Amazing staff. Every show sold out. Oh my god. Have you ever had 9 standing ovations?
You're like trying to speak it into existence. Right?
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm manifesting. But
I was asking just because I'm going to be there probably Monday. I may take a road trip up to.
Monday after the weekend,
My birthday's Monday,
Hey.
so I won't be here. That's the
40
point.
what?
42
Nice.
for the rest of my life.
Nice. Yeah.
But I've
Me too.
honestly, we're pre-recording this, but I haven't been there. But I've heard nothing but good things about this club, as far as like staff and all that stuff. So, and it's my first time performing there, so I'm excited about that.
Is it in, where is it?
It is. There's this.
I know it's in Vegas but is there like a?
There's a small town in Nevada. No.
They have these hotels.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a section on the strip that's called the Link, and
Right.
it's this,
Okay.
and they do like the zip
I
lines
went through
over
there
it,
with
and
you.
They have
Yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of stuff in there. There's a tilted kilt. There's a a bunch of bars and sports
Tilted
bars.
Kilt.
Not tilted kilt.
Wow.
They have a In-N-Out burger, and they have Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. It's one of the only on the strip. No, if on the strip, the only, I think. Freestand. It's not in a casino. Most of the comedy clubs in Vegas are in, like Brad Garrett's is at MGM. When it still existed, the Laugh Factory was at the Trop. Improv was at Harrah's when it still, and Aces is another one. But this club is its own thing, and it's between 2 hotels. You got the Flamingo and then the Link Hotel. It's so if you're in Vegas, go check it out. After this podcast, I'm gonna be back in Vegas in December. I'm doing 7 nights at MGM at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, December 2nd through the 8th. I will be there, so go check that out.
I'm gonna try to go.
8:00 show nightly.
I'm gonna try to go.
Try to go.
So in a
I'm
gig
gonna try
like
to
that,
go.
do they like give you a hotel and all
Yep.
that stuff?
They pay you pretty well, and you get a hotel. I got to get myself out there, but they add it into your pay. They give you what they call a travel stipend.
Gotcha.
If certain offers are great, and I like to negotiate the travel stipend into it.
And I imagine Vegas is pretty good with acts like that because
Oh man,
I mean food, everything, right?
Yeah.
They take care of you.
Taken care of. And the offer was pretty good. And the guy that was, it's pretty cool. I got the gig because I've never been there. I've never performed there. I was doing another show in Vegas, which is one of my favorite shows in Las Vegas. Shout out Gabe Lopez, the Dirty at 12:30 at the South Point Casino every Friday night at 12:30 at the South Point Casino. Dirty at 12:30. Go check it out. But I was doing a spot on that show, and the booker of Kimmel's happened to be there and saw me, and we worked out
Hooked
a
up?
deal. Yeah. No, we didn't hook
No.
up. I mean, it is Vegas. No, but we worked out that deal. But yeah, so I'm going to Vegas this week, and I'm
Neat.
really.
Oh, gang.
It's always a little stressful because like you got to pack for the right thing. Like, what do I wear during the day?
Are you driving?
Hell, no.
Really?
I'm
I
gonna-
drive to Vegas.
I do.
It's
If I'm there for, here's why I'm not driving right now. One of my cars is in the shop, and Elaine
Okay.
and I are sharing a car, and she needs the car
Bentley?
for work.
Got
The
it.
Bentley's in the shop. Elaine's using the Aston Martin. Whatever. What was I going to say? Oh, wear clothing because it's Vegas. It's a scene. What am I wearing during the day? What am I wearing to the show? What am I wearing to the freak off?
Well, all black is always safe.
Wait a minute. That's racist.
For your clothing?
Did you say all black is always safe?
Yeah, always bet on black.
I beg to differ.
In
Just kidding.
Vegas?
Have you been to Compton? I'm just kidding.
I'm not on board.
You're not on board with that?
No.
Whatever. Woke ass. All black. You know what's funny is that's what I do wear. All black.
Yeah.
And it's safe for several reasons. Because you could wear it over and over again, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, he has a lot of black outfits."
Yeah, that's
also
that's his mystique.
it's very slimming, and I'm on that diet right now.
Yeah.
You know the put on a black shirt diet. I'm on that. currently.
Can the shirt get blacker? Just kidding.
Man, I mean, it is VIP Records. You were on board for that one.
Yeah.
You hurt?
That
Yeah, I
was,
hurt my wrist the
that
other
was
day.
the
I forgot.
corniest
Doing
high
what?
five ever.
Was
You-
it what?
You want to hear? Okay,
Corniest high five
Corniest
ever.
high five.
I will admit how I
If you
hurt.
open your hands like this to a high five, you're corny.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Or if you do this with the stock hands.
Oh,
Don't do that.
yeah. High scissors. High scissors. But yeah, so. But yeah, Vegas this weekend. And it's been a while since I've had a weekend in Vegas. I'm going to have a fun show. And I got buddies opening for me. I love that when it works out
Who?
that way. My buddy Justin Rivera,
Mm.
who's a hilarious comic and magician, he's going to be hosting. And then our friend Sarah Lawrence. Sarah Lawrence is hilarious.
Is he doing any magic? Or just
Yeah, he'll do a little, but it's like comedy.
like okay,
funny
so
magic.
Magic sort of
Yeah.
work.
If
He's not doing Copperfield weird shit.
Right.
Like,
If I don't know I don't know how you guys do, but if it was me and it was a magician going before me, I would ask him to bring me out and do the smoke bomb.
yeah, but they're not. Magic isn't real, Dave.
That'd be cool. Though.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I would just be like, David Copperfield being so serious doing fake shit is so
Right.
funny to me.
Yeah.
Being serious doing something that isn't real is so funny to me.
Okay, here's where you and I agree on. This is a thing that we're probably going to get some hate on this, but you and I always find it funny how serious dancers are.
Okay. Can we talk about how cringy dancing is? Look, it's an amazing talent. It makes me cringe.
Yeah. Right. But which is one
It's
thing.
so cringy.
That's one thing to be out, but they take themselves very
They take
seriously.
it seriously. Also, you know what's
dancing
cringy
is
as shit
everything.
is when they all get together and do funny dances.
Oh.
And they like do the move and they go, like dancing's never been that funny.
Mm-mm.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop doing it.
Yeah.
I think the world would be a better place without dance.
You're like the footloose guy. You're like that.
Yo, let's
Let's
make the
go.
world footloose. No, I love it. I like casual dancing. Like, you know, like look
Like
at
that? Like that? Oh, I wish people
You know
listening
what?
could see.
No. You could survive all night in a nightclub just doing that.
Oh,
Yep.
Just
true.
doing that.
the side to side.
You could survive all night in a nightclub doing
Yeah.
just that.
But like dancing and
right.
No.
cringy.
Yeah.
Dancers are up there with magicians.
I was,
Serious magicians. Because I got some buddies that are hilariously talented.
Like the
At it.
comedies.
Oh man, when the trick goes wrong on purpose, but then it comes back around. They're like, wait a minute, the diamond was actually in your ass.
It was a lump of coal 5 minutes ago.
God damn it! Don't
so
be funny
so
everybody.
you don't think with all the mysterious things going on in the world that in some dark area of some magic castle somewhere there's actually got to be some real magic and these guys would probably be the ones privy to it?
Yes, that it's in a house in New York, and it's the guy. What's his name? Dr. Strange.
That's not
Also
real.
not real.
That's Marvel.
damn it!
There is magic in the world, though, and you know how I know that? Close up on me, please. It happens every day in my house with my beautiful wife.
Ew.
I don't have any sad music.
No sad music.
What?
I was gonna do this.
There you go.
When I give a tour of my house and we go to the bedroom, I always say, and this is where the magic never happens.
Right. You notice
I go
I
to
don't
the bathroom,
get a-
I go,
don't get a
that's where I
sound thing.
shit.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's probably.
Why are you still giving home tour? People should
I don't
not be
give home
giving home tours after the first year.
I don't
After
give-
that, it's your
First of all,
place.
I
Get
would.
that.
I never gave one because my house is small.
Yeah.
Got a little house.
Uh-huh.
You walk in, I'm like, that's that, and that's that.
But let's be honest, we're both at the age now where we just don't want people in our house.
100%.
There you go.
100%. Entertaining used to be dope. I used to love barbecue and like bring everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
Now I'm like, hey, you stay in your space.
Yep.
I'll stay in my space.
Or you come over here, you got living room,
Facebook.
bathroom. That's it.
Yeah.
it.
Ask to go in the kitchen. That's it.
And this is Southern California, so I have a $75 million house, one bathroom, just one.
Oh, yeah.
My house, I actually have more bathrooms than bedrooms.
Really? So you
Yeah.
have two bathrooms?
Well, I have 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
Is this a condo or a house?
It's like a condo.
See, condos figured it out.
Yeah.
Like my house was built in 1949.
Oh, wow.
They're like, back then, I don't think people were shitting as much
Yeah.
or at the same time. And another thing that's crazy, I was thinking about this today, actually, when I woke up, because I turned the TV on to watch some news. Every room has a television.
Yeah.
My living room has a TV. I have three bedrooms at my house.
Mhm.
2 of them are actually bedrooms, my wife and I, and then our oldest has his office and bedroom there. And then the third bedroom is my office
Oh,
and where I house my shoe collection.
I was going to.
TV in that room.
We're living Back to the Future.
Yeah, I'm putting one in the
Some ways.
bathroom.
But you know
Putting
what?
one in the
though?
kitchen.
Ask anybody who has teenage girls or, they don't have TVs.
They
do
don't use
everything-
them
They do everything on their phone.
They don't use them
And
anymore.
my,
I was
my
talking.
daughter grew up, she never had a
Absolutely
TV in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to a lady after a show because I talk about all the stuff with the newer generation and us. And she said, my husband and I just bought a very, very nice, very big, very expensive television for the family room, main room.
Right.
And he said their kids plop on the couch in front of it, but they don't even touch. They go sit in front of it and then pull their phones out.
Yeah.
So bad for your eyes, though.
You could
isn't it?
put that comfy couch in an empty room and they wouldn't know the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
The big comfy couch. Remember that show?
Yeah. It's a good one. The dust bunnies underneath.
How'd the song go? Well, we talked about a lot today, David Collings.
Yeah.
I think we got through this. I think we did it.
Mm.
You guys make sure that you keep, what is it? What do I say that I didn't say in the beginning?
Oh,
Continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever it is that you download your audio podcast. If you want to look at our gorgeous faces, YouTube at Unidentical Pod. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when something new's coming at you. Email us some ideas and some stories and some misunderstood phrases if you can.
Those were great. Yeah.
At unidenticalpod@gmail.com. And again, you want to do a podcast and you want it to be professional, spot on, and perfect? Podcast place, Long Beach, California, with super producer Solo Man. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Talk to you later. Bye.
I got my own theme song now.
Unidentical.